Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Welcome to Piplup's Corner. Look, it's Piplup and Piplup's Corner. Alright, welcome to episode 3 of Piplup's Corner. Today, like I said last episode, we're going to discuss my top 10 favorite Pokemon. I know your top 10 favorite Pokemon are going to be different from mine, so in the comments, please tell me what it is. I would love to know, because who knows? Maybe you're like me and you're a stan for some of the oldest Pokemon in the world, but maybe you like Pokemon like, I don't know, Comfy. Maybe your number one favorite Pokemon is Comfy. I don't know. Maybe it's Spupa. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Pokemon is. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, which I seriously doubt most of you are, subscribe please. I want to build the best community in the world. Community that talks theories. Your top 10 Pokemon. Who's the best villain of all time? And those are subjects we're going to get to. But today, episode 3 of Piplup's Corner is going to be about my top 10 Pokemon. And if you want to know when these happen, hit the notification bell so you get all those notifications flying into your thing. We're going to do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time, USA. And let's get on with the video. And the 10th Pokemon that I like is Duskform Lycanroc. Yes, I know that in the Sun and Moon games, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it is one of the hardest Pokemon to get in that game. Why? Because you need the hidden ability, the hidden ability Rockruff. You got to find that to get Duskform Lycanroc. Now, I didn't get him till the Isle of Armor, which you have to find the Own Tempo, which is hidden ability for Rockruff, the Own Tempo Rockruff, in a certain den. You gotta kind of go over and over and over. There's a certain spot in the Isle of Armor near the Tower of Darkness, if I remember correctly. It took me a few tries to get him, but I got him. And then the only time you can evolve this Rockruff at level 25 is between 5 p.m. and 5:59 p.m. I know, it's weird. I have the other two forms. I like this form most of all because it's unique. The coloration is in between the midday and the midnight forms. And it has a little bit of the midnight form, so it looks more like a dog, but the midnight form looks like a werewolf, kind of. And the midday form looks like a dog. I just think it's I think it's the best form of Lycanroc. Now, on to the number 9. Number 9 is Hawlucha. I think Hawlucha is one of the most interesting Pokemon you can find out there. It kind of takes away from its weaknesses of fighting flying. It's a fighting flying Pokemon. Looks like a Lucha Libre fighter from Mexico, where its wings are more like a cape than anything else, with that Libre mask, and it's awesome looking Pokemon. It's got a couple of really cool moves like Flying Press, and it's got a cool move like Flying Press. It's kind of a mixture of a flying fighting Pokemon move. And overall, I just think it's a cool Pokemon. You're gonna hear me say it's just a cool Pokemon, in my opinion. Now, on to number 8. My number 8 is... oh yeah, Toxtricity. I'm not a big fan of Toxel, but Toxel is important on Toxtricity because you gotta know, if you're looking for a certain Toxtricity, you have to know which natures that Toxtricity evolves from. Because there's a handful of natures, half those natures evolve into amped form Toxtricity, the other half evolve into low-key form Toxtricity. Toxtricity does have a Gigantamax form, which is the same for both of them. And it's just a really cool Gigantamax form. Uses his tail like a little weapon. I love Toxtricity. You got your poison. It's a dual type poison and electric Pokemon. And it's just a really cool Pokemon. It's really good when you want to take on the gym for the Battlelia gym in Galar. And Toxtricity is a Galar Pokemon. Really good. The only problem I have with Toxtricity and why it's lower on this list, it doesn't evolve to like level 45. Tox doesn't evolve to level 45 into Toxtricity, which is pretty late in the game. But with the experience share they have in Galar, it's easier to evolve. Now on to number 8. Oh wait, that was number 8. Number 7. Number 7 is Corviknight, a flying Steel-type Pokemon, which is really awesome. It has a Gigantamax form as well. Huh. A lot of these on my list have Gigantamax forms. Go figure. But anyways, I digress. Corviknight is an awesome Pokemon. It's one of my... I'd say it's one of the top... It's one of the top 2... It is the top flying Pokemon, bird Pokemon I like, of all the regional bird Pokemon. My second favorite being Staraptor. And I just think it's a really cool Pokemon. You got flying moves and steel moves. The steel moves will actually help you against Battlelia as well. And the flying moves will help you against the first gym in Turco. That's an overall cool Pokemon. Plus, it is the regional bird that's used for your flying taxis that get you around all the Galar. And now on to number 6. My favorite starter from the Galar region, and one of the few favorite starters on this list, Scorbunny. Scorbunny's okay when he has his regular ability, but when he has that hidden ability, Libero, he is awesome. He becomes one of the most useful Pokemon on the field, and it's just no longer just a straight fire type. Scorbunny evolves into a Raboot who looks like an emo teenager. And then you got your sports superstar, Cinderace. With the Libero ability, any type move it has gets a stab bonus. Because Libero allows Scorbunny, Raboot, and Cinderace to change to the type of the attack before the attack happens. Which means you get that stab bonus and that extra punishment from the move you're using. Awesome. I love the design of Scorbunny. When I first saw him, I knew he was my favorite. I gotta say the least favorite of all the starters in Galar to me is Sobble. I haven't found a very good use for him in there. I have used him, but it was only when I had all 3 starters at once. Now on to number 5. It's another starter Pokemon, but he's only been a starter once in the series. Let's go, Eevee! Eevee's the starter. The Pokemon that can turn into 8 different types upon evolution. One type, really difficult to get, is the one from Kalos, Sylveon. I like Eevee. Eevee turns into Sylveon, Espeon, Umbreon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Leafeon, and Glaceon. I've done several playthroughs where I've had the Evolutions as my team and just snookered the snot out of the Elite Four several times. Okay, because I like having Evolutions on my team. That's why. Eevee's just awesome. Plus, Eevee himself has a Gigantamax form. His evolutions do not. So you really can't evolve Eevee without losing the Gigantamax form. And number 4, our friend Pikachu. I like him over Raichu. Plus, he was the mascot for 2 different games. He's the starter Pokemon in 2 games. Yellow and one of the base Yellow remakes. Let's go Pikachu. That's awesome. I love Pikachu. In what was it? I think it's the Hoenn games, the Oras, Omega Ruffy Alpha Sapphire, where you can get a Pikachu you can dress up. I'm not sure if that was the Hoenn games or was it the Oras, or was it X and Y? Or maybe it was both. I got to go check the cards later. I'm not really worried about that now. Anyways, I like Pikachu because he's Pikachu. And then his Gigantamax form in Galar resembles his original design in the Chunky Pikachu. He's got very useful attacks, and he's usually all over on different various giveaways and stuff like that. And now we're going to go into number 4. Oh, sorry, that was number 4. Time for number 3. My favorite evolution of all, Espeon. Why do I like Espeon, you ask? That's what I'm going to tell you why right now. I like Espeon for the simple fact is that was the first evolution I got when I played Gold. It's walking through in the morning time in Goldenrod City. All of a sudden, my EV evolves into Espeon. And then I had to get a second EV somewhere later. I don't remember where I got it. Maybe I bred it. I don't remember. To get Umbreon. Now I think Espeon is my favorite evolution of all time. Umbreon is my second favorite. But I love Espeon. Cool, sleek design. Looks like a cat. With a little powerful gemstone right on his forehead. I just love the design. The Johto games were some of my favorite games of all time, so I have an affinity for a lot of the Johto Pokemon and Kanto Pokemon as well. And now for number 2. I mentioned this in the last video when I was talking about my Pokemon journey. Suicune, the box art legendary for Pokemon Crystal. That's one of the reasons I love it, because Crystal is my favorite game of all time. And that makes Suicune my favorite legendary of all time. There's still other legendaries I think are cool, like Zacian and Zamazenta, but none will beat Suicune. He may not be the most powerful. He may not be the strongest or the most powerful. But he's also not a psychic type, which 2/3 of the legendaries are. He's a water type Pokemon. An ice type Pokemon. He's water and ice moves. I think it's just a sleek and awesome Pokemon. That's all I gotta say about him. I just overall love his design. It's kind of like the Wolf of the Beasts. And now, onto my number 1 favorite Pokemon. And it's pretty clear by the name of this channel what it is. Well, duh, it's Piplup! Piplup will be here shortly. He'll make his appearance in probably a few episodes. But Piplup is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Why? I think he's the best starter of all the Galar games. He bodies work and his father with no problem. Probably has a little trouble with Gardenia because Gardenia is a grass type gym leader. By that point, you've already got Staraptor and you can body Gardenia. But once Piplup evolves, he starts gaining the Steel type, especially when in his final form of Empoleon, which I think is just a majestic Pokemon. He's got Empoleon is based off the Emperor Penguin, but he's also got design elements of Poseidon with the trident that covers part of his face, and Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor from France, late 17, early 1800s, because like the little design looks like he's wearing a kind of a uniform. Empoleon is the one I choose to play when I play Pokken Tournament DX on my Switch. So I just love Empoleon. He's a great Pokemon. Piplup line is my favorite of overall because I tend to either go towards mostly fire types or water types. More water types are my favorites than fire types, as you can tell. Square Bunny's the only one in here. That's fire type. And the water types, you can see the top tier are water type. But that's going to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, thank you for watching this third episode of Piplup's Corner. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. But leave your I'd like to know your favorite Pokemon. Leave that comment in the comments below. Check out my social media at BD Rainey, RAINEY 2031 at TikTok, Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, be cool by being you, because you know what? You're awesome just the way you are. Stay safe out there. Have a nice day and peace. We'll see you in the next video.